age 12. Blanca. Blanca? I'm so excited. Oh, Sabrina with us and Miss Coffee. Are we close yet, Mummy? Yes. Look, you can see the entrance from here. Great. I love coming to camp on vacation. Hehehe. Good choice, Sabrina and Miss Coffee. That's right. We're traveling on vacation to Dad's country house. It's the first time going to that house since I was adopted. What will the field be like? It must be a beautiful place. Oh, long trips make me dizzy. It's better yet not to open my eyes and keep resting. ... Bianca, wake up. We're here. Oh, you scared me. Sorry, I'm just excited. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Mother already got ahead of us. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, it's so tiring to travel. Ah, what a nice atmosphere. The air feels really refreshing. Yes, that's why I love coming here on vacation. Whenever I come to take back good memories, surely you also make unforgettable memories, Bianca. Yes. Well, girls, let's take the luggage to Dad's house. We'll have to clean up first since Mr. T left us the house that's been abandoned. Cleaning, do you think animals will help us? It would be fun, like in fairy tales. A few hours later of cleaning and rest later at the back of the house. What are you look? Bianca, tell her about the person in the background. Person? Yes, that girl over there looks familiar to me. Oh, the one on the field of daisies. Isn't she one of your friends from school? She doesn't look like it. I think she's from the orphanage. Oh yes, she is one of my friends who was adopted before me. Can I go talk to her? Sure, but don't be late or go too far. I'll be in the room resting and taking care of Sabrina, who is still asleep. Thank you. This place is safe, but be careful anyway. For as long as I can remember, I grew up all my childhood in the orphanage with the nurses. I love those flowers, they look amazing. They're really good at making the background. I had several friends. Too bad I had to say goodbye to them when I was adopted by Mr. T and Miss Coffee. It's the first time I've seen someone from the orphanage since I left. I hope she's in a good family like me. Ah, how exciting. If I called her from here, will she hear me? Alice! Whoa, Bianca. Well, I like that character, she looks nice. Long time no see, Alice. For as long as I can remember, all of my friends at the orphanage, Alice was my best friend. She's a few years older than me, so I also saw her as an older sister. So nice to see you again, sweet Princess Bianca. Come on, you haven't forgotten that nickname in all this time? I wouldn't. I love calling you that. But it makes me blush. I imagine I'm a princess. Oh, she has a cloud for her head. I was gonna say, why is there so much clouds? And aren't you a princess? Alright. You're red as a tomato. So you want to help me pick some daisies while we chat? Of course. Bianca and Alice understand each other too well, as sisters from different fathers. How have you been since I left the orphanage? Well, pretty good. Not long after your adoption, I was adopted by Miss Tea and Miss Coffee. Although it hurt me to say goodbye, the sisters who took care of us were very good to us. Yeah, I miss when we used to play every weekend. And happily, the family I got is quite nice. They made me feel at home from day one. Especially Mr. T. He taught me many things in the short time I got to know him. Not much time passed away. Yes. Oh, sorry. It's been several months since that. He had a rare hereditary disease. Miss Coffee told me that his cure was somewhat complicated and he couldn't be saved. Now she's afraid because my stepsister Sabrine also has that hereditary disease. Although before he died, Dad told Sabrine not to worry, that there would be a cure for her. That relieves me. I wouldn't want to lose my little sister. Oh, sorry, I got carried away and started telling you about my whole new family. Don't worry, I'm glad you already feel part of a family. What about you, Alice? How have you been? Of flowers, I live calmly and happily with my new family. The person who adopted me was Miss Windmill. At first, I thought she was very strict, but deep down she has a good heart. She has a very young daughter. I like to take good care of her when Mum goes out to sell our flowers. I like to help out around the house. That's why I went out to pick the daisies for the festival that's coming up soon. Festival? Yes, the festival of the new life. It's celebrated every year at the beginning of spring. There is only 2 days left to start with the festival. Why did I say begin? Shouldn't say beginning. Okay, whatever. It's a wonderful festival held in the square. It will be all adored with flowers. Make sure you come with your family to enjoy it. Yes, a festival of pure flowers. Sounds like everything will be wonderful. Can we go together, Alice? Together? Yes. Well, is something wrong? Well, it's just that I was going to go with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? I thought you guys discussed, did you? Huh? Well, I was a child when I said that. I'm almost a lady now. Don't you have a boyfriend yet? Well, no, although there are cute boys at my school, but no. Well, I used to say that too, but look at me now. They even think I'm... Excuse me for a moment. Don't look. Huh? Blanca closes her eyes as she heard Alice's footsteps walking away through the flowers. She was surprised by Alice's surprising behavior. Not many minutes passed before she heard Alice's footsteps return. She opened her eyes again. Sorry for leaving like that. Are you feeling okay? Fine, it's just, I think I'm pregnant. And I'm getting this. Never thought I would ever play a game that would have something like this in it. Okay, my god, it's gonna feel weird to say this stuff. What? Well, I don't think so. I'm pregnant. I was about to talk about that, actually. What? We're so soon. You said me that shouldn't have said you said to me. You said me that you have a boyfriend, and on top of that, you are also pregnant. It's just, well, I don't think you understand it yet. But things happened, and but nobody knows about it yet. With this dress, it's easy to hide it for now. But you're not going to tell them. Of course, I do. I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity. You're the first person who know this. Shouldn't say who knows this. Who know this. Okay, whatever. To be honest, it makes me very happy to be your mum. I'll be like the sisters at the orphanage who took such good care of us. Now I can take care of my own daughters. Oh, go away, Carson. Sorry if you're watching this. Not really. But you're still too young. I have experience taking care of you and my stepsister. I'll be fine. When I tell my boyfriend and mum about this on the day of the festival, they will surely cry with joy. Although mum is a bit overprotective and she used to get angry when I went out with my boyfriend, I guess she'll get a little mad, but then she'll get over it. She sure do. They will be happy with the new life you carry inside. Well, mum must be waiting for me at home with the Margarettes. I have to go now, Bianca. I have a nice time with you. If you're not busy tomorrow, come here at this time to talk. Of course, I'll be here for a few days on vacation. By the way, you can help me think about how I'll give the news to my family. Hee. Well, see you tomorrow. See you, Bianca. Take care. I love you. See you tomorrow, Alice. Take care too. Both friends said goodbye in the rain of daisy petals. Read that later. The dust from the flowers made Bianca sneeze on the way home. Somewhere. Oh! Who was she? That was Miss Windmill? Seriously, am I the only one that doesn't have that big eye? Look, I guess Mr. Rose didn't have it at the start, but then after he had it, so okay, whatever. Somewhere. You don't know who I just ran into, Mum? Oh, so I'm Alice now. Oh, she is Miss Windmill. You're not going to tell me you went out with that boy? Did I forget to say and? You're not going to tell me you went out again with that boy? That's better. I said it. I said that I missed the word last time. No, not this time. That's great. You know how much I dislike that boy. But Mum, well, I'll tell you that I met one of my friends from the orphanage. Oh, that's great news. Yes, I ran into my best friend Bianca, the one I was talking about so much. I didn't think I'd run into her again. How small's the world, right? She'll be in town for a few days, so I'll take the opportunity to spend time with her. Sounds good to me. That way you forget about your boyfriend. Stop calling him Mum. Besides, I'll be spending time with him at the festival. Just ... Okay, but be careful. Despite not being my blood daughter, I promised myself that I would take care of you. After what happened with my little Mila, it's hard for me to trust again. Excuse me, I'll go rest. If you like, you can bring the caramel cookies tomorrow to share with your friend. Sure, rest, Mom. Sorry. The next day. After walking around the square with Miss Coffee and Sabrine, Bianca went to the daisy field to meet Alice again. Hey, Alice. Hello, Bianca. Look, I told Mum about you, and she gave me this basket for a picnic. Oh, that's wonderful. I would like to bring some snacks. Don't worry, let's enjoy these caramel cookies that I prepared for the occasion. Nice. They look like Oreos, but except it's white with orange in the middle. Looks like rice crackers with peanut butter. I don't know why I randomly coughed like that. Just ignore that. Okay. Crunch, crunch. Achoo. Oh, the powdered sugar made me sneeze. Haha. Now I have all the sugar in my face. Haha. Haha. Bianca and Alice continue to enjoy the picnic. They look so happy together. Hey, Bianca. So you're okay with the idea of telling my boyfriend and Mum about my pregnancy on the first day of the festival? Of course, I'm sure they'll be very excited about that. Yes. So we will celebrate that throughout the festival. I have to confess that I feel very nervous. I hope Mother's scolding isn't so harsh. Despite not being my biological mother, she has treated me so well. For her, me and my stepsister are her most precious, untouchable treasures. Clearly she didn't be, or she was clearly touchable. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that. In a way, I feel like I failed her. Well, I've done it. I've done this. Besides, being a mother makes me very excited. I'm sure my boyfriend does too. I sure do. He's either going to be excited or he's going to leave you. Bianca couldn't understand very well what Alice was talking about, but she was sure that she would support her in the decision she made. Look, you were talking so much that the butterflies came to join at the picnic. Hello, little ones. They're so adorable. They're all white-winged, like they're carrying a blank canvas. You're right. If you could dye them one color, what would it be? I would choose white. They're already perfect for you. It reminds me of my name. What color would you choose? Well, the red one. It is the color of love and passion. And I like to give a lot of love. Yes, it is a color with many meanings. You know, it would be great if red butterflies flew at the birth of my baby like the fairy tale I wrote as a kid. I would feel like a princess in a fairy tale. That would be so magical. The talk between them lasted until the sun just began to hide. The time had come to say goodbye for that day. Well, Bianca, I have to go back. You should too, or your mother will worry. Time went by pretty fast. Too much, maybe. We can meet again if the preparations for the festival don't keep me too busy. It starts the day after tomorrow, so we better get it ready. Yes, better concentrate on the preparation and how you will break the news to your mother and boyfriend. Take this good luck flower. Oh, I didn't even notice that on the screen until I'm pretty sure it just appeared just now, but whatever. Oh, but it's one of your hair flowers. Is there no problem? Don't worry, I have more. So you'll feel that I am accompanying you in case you get nervous. Hee. Thank you very much, Bianca. Well, we should go back. Yes, take care, Bianca. If we don't see each other tomorrow, maybe we'll meet at the festival. I'll tell you how they reacted to the news. Okay, good luck, Alice. Thank you. See you later. Bye! Both girls turned their backs and went home. The next day, Bianca looked at the daisy garden, but Alice was not there. Meanwhile, who is that? Okay, I bet you guys $1 million. I bet everybody watching this video, bet you $1 million that they're sleeping right now and they're gonna have an eye. Because they all have an eye. They have to have an eye. Meanwhile, I bet their name is like, I'm pretty sure it's a girl, so I'm guessing their name is Miss Cone. Yeah, Miss Cone. Okay, meanwhile, Alice. Oh, here it comes. Oh, cute. Oh, that's her boyfriend, Ed. So I'm guessing that's her boyfriend. Oh, okay, so that's her boy. Okay, that was, I guess, so wrong. It doesn't look like he has an eye, so that's weird. His head is literally a cone. And his name's literally acute. Okay, hello, Lice. I think they forgot the A. Lice. I'm just gonna say Alice. Hello, Alice. Look beautiful as always. Thank you. You make me blush. You're welcome. A person like you deserves the best compliments. Here. I made you this flower crown. It is very beautiful. It's for you to wear at the festival. I made it with my own hands. Okay, so I'm not the only one that doesn't have a big giant eye on their head. I made it out of daisies, your favorite flower. I love it. They're my favorite color. I'm glad you appreciate it. Okay, they forgot the A again, so I'm guessing it's just Elise. Because like, if without the A, it's because Alice. Lise. Okay. I'm glad you appreciate it, Lise. It was so hard for me to dye them. Seriously, I loved your gift, cute. Too bad my gift isn't ready yet, but it will be for the day of the festival. Don't worry, seeing you wearing my flower crown will be a great gift for me. But I still have something special prepared for you. I'm sure you'll be very excited. Surely, yes, you've always given me lovely gifts. Do you mind if we move forward to decorate the square, my queen? Okay, how does he say his head is literally a cone? Pretty weird. Oh, wait. Wynn doesn't have an eyeball in the middle of his head. How did I not realize that until just now? Okay, continuing. Sure, I'd love it, my king. Day of the festival. Miss Coffee. Are you girls ready to go to the festival? Yes, I've been waiting all night. ... Oh, she doesn't have the thingy around her. Is something wrong, Bianca? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired. Bianca felt worried about Alice. She had a bad feeling about all this. Perhaps because she didn't see her yesterday even though Alice told her she would be busy. Did you have a hard time sleeping last night too? Yes, a little. You'll see how you wake up at the festival. Well, time to go. Let's go. Even though the festival was wonderful, Bianca couldn't stop thinking about Alice. Between the noise and the amount of people she saw, Alice running towards the daisy garden, followed Alice. Mother, I just saw my friend. Can I go say hi? Of course, just don't go too far. I love the background, it's very nice. Bianca ran after her friend until she stopped at the entrance to the daisy garden. Alice? Oh, Bianca. I just broke the news to my boyfriend. He was very surprised, but he gladly accepted it. We even started crying together. Haha. I'm so glad. Yes, I know, but I knew he was a responsible guy, and he would accept. Now I love him more. Although he scolds me a bit for not saying it earlier. Now it's time to tell Mum. I hope she wants to continue taking care of me after this. I don't think she's that bad. She'll be glad to have another member of the family. Look, she's just in the garden. It's my chance. Oh, I got nervous. You can do it, Alice. I'll be cheering you on from here. Well, here I go. Alice entered the daisy garden. She was walking slowly until her mother saw her and greeted her warmly. Her mother seemed to be someone nice to her daughters. Bianca from the distance couldn't hear what was happening, but she got an idea from their expressions. Apparently, the time had come to break the news to her. Alice, with her eyes downcast, had told her something which left her mother surprised. The surprise had made Miss Windmill drop her tools to the ground. Her expression of surprise turned to sadness. Perhaps she had felt betrayed, as Alice had said. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't go well. Alice burst into tears. Her mother pats her on the head and they hugged. Apparently everything had gone well. Oh, I thought everything went bad. Never mind. The white butterflies fluttered around her as if they were celebrating. The hug ended, and the mother, now with an expression of happiness, grabbed the basket of petals that she was going to use for the festival and threw them into the air as a celebration. It was a shower of white petals that magically turned red along with the butterflies. Alice was extremely happy, as if the story she had written as a child had come true. Bianca was crying because of the emotional situation. She was glad that everything turned out well. Too good. Too good for Be Real. Oh, this headache. Do you think her fairy tale came true? Even you thought everything went perfectly well. Something wrong with her eye? It's coming down her face. What do you think could have actually happened? Blanca, do not tell me that. Blanca, you're crying too. Oh, it's tears. You already remember, don't you? You know what's next now. Oh, that actually scared me. No! I already remember Win and Mr. Rose, but I don't want to see this. No more, please. Not anymore. This hurts me too. Let's face reality together, Bianca. Not anymore. Age 12N. Our happy ending. I thought the butterfly was like 2 eyes and stuff, and I thought that was something, but no, it's just a butterfly. Okay, start. Alice! Hey, Bianca. Have you finished writing your story yet? Story? Oh, this is when they were kids. Yes, the story that the sisters left us as today's activity. Ah, you're right. Look, I made this one. What do you think? It's about a princess who lived in a flower castle. This princess was in love with the prince of the neighboring country, but her parents were absurd to their relationship. But since the princess loved the prince so much, and the prince loved the princess so much, she decided to run away with him. However, despite the pretty face and the kind treatment of the prince, he was actually a person who only wanted to be with the princess for her body. He trapped her in his castle to be able to have her as he plunged until the princess became pregnant and her body changed, earning her in the prince's consent. I know what he did. Okay. Like the way it made it glitch. Very nice. And they lived happily ever after with a beautiful daughter they named Marie. The end. Oh, I didn't quite understand that last part. You said it too fast. That they had a child? Well, wouldn't it be nice if the princess ends up having her own happy family? Yes, but that's not what I meant. I meant what happened after the princess ran off with the prince. That. I don't remember what I said. I didn't write that part yet. I just said what came to mind. I can't think of a problem for my story, but I know that whatever happened, stories always end with a happy ending, right? Yes, it makes me want to live those happy stories. Like having a happy family one day. The princess in my story, although here, there are no boys as good as a prince. Right, and what's the name of the princess? You never mentioned it. I'm still thinking about that. I don't know whether to call her Elise or Lise. I want it to sound like my name, but at the same time, not to be my name. There's pencils and erasers, those are cool. Done now that I've told you mine. What is the story you wrote? Well, I did this. Hey, Bianca. We're here. Miss Coffee is waiting for us outside with the luggage. You were fast asleep. Were you dreaming something? Well, I'll let you wake up. I'll be outside with Mum. Was I dreaming? That was a memory from the days when I was in the orphanage. Alice, I haven't seen her in years. Why did I dream about her? Events pass in a similar way until Bianca meets Alice for the first time in the Daisy's garden. Whoa, Bianca! Alice, long time no see. So glad to see you again, sweet Princess Bianca. Come on, you haven't forgotten that nickname in all this time. I wouldn't. I love calling you that. But it makes me blush. I imagine I'm a princess. And you're not? Alright. You're red as a tomato. So what, you want to help me pick some daisies while we chat? Of course. Bianca and Alice talked about how they had been after being separated at the orphanage. Apparently, both had come to good families. Alice told her about the festival that would soon be celebrated in the village. Festival? Yes, the Festival of Daisies. It's celebrated every year. There are only 2 days to start the celebration. It's a wonderful festival held in the square. Make sure you come with your family to enjoy it. Yes, a festival of pure flowers. Sounds like everything will be beautiful. Can we go together, Alice? Together? Yes. Is something wrong? Well, it's just that I was going to go with my boyfriend. I thought guys disgusted you. Huh? Well, I was a girl when I said that. I'm almost a lady now. You don't have a boyfriend yet? Well, no, although there are cute boys at my school, but no. Well, I used to say that too, but look at me now. I even think I'm... Excuse me for a moment, don't look. Huh? Ron closes her eyes as she heard Alice's footsteps walking away through the flowers. She was surprised by Alice's surprising behavior. Even though Alice seemed to be cheerful, her behavior made Bianca uncomfortable. Not many minutes passed before she heard Alice's footsteps return, so she opened her eyes again. Sorry for leaving like that. Are you feeling okay? Fine, it's just... Oh, I have to say this again? Seriously? I think I'm pregnant. And I'm getting dizzy. What? Well, I don't think so. I am pregnant. For doing what my mother told me so much not to do. But I am very... efficient, curious, and emotional person. And more than me, I could not help it. Will you forgive me, Mother? Oh, she's gone all dark and glitchy. But so soon. It's just that things happened to us. We didn't take good care of myself. Neither did we. Let ourselves go for the moment. Although even if he had wanted to take care of me, he didn't like it. And if he didn't, he would be aggressive with me. What? Although no one knows yet. In this dress, it's easy to hide it for now. But aren't you going to tell your boyfriend and... Of course, yes, but I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity for him to accept it in a good way and not punish me with a beating. He's like my well-dressed and Steve body. He surely receives it with joy. You're the first person I've told this to. To be honest, it makes me very happy to be a mum, because that way I can take good care of her and give her all the love she deserves. I'll be like the sisters at the orphanage who took such good care of us. Only now I can take care of my own daughter. But you're still too young. I have experience taking care of you and my stepsister. I'll be fine. When I tell my boyfriend and mum about this on the day of the festival, they will surely cry with joy. Or my mother will end up hating me for letting her down after everything she did to take care of me, for having lost my purity, as she called it, and my boyfriend will surely end up leaving me. Although Mum is a bit overprotective, she used to get a little mad when I went out with my boyfriend. I guess she'd get a little mad, then she'll get over it. She'll get over it, she'll get over it, she'll get over it, she'll get over it. I sure do. They will be happy with the new life you carry inside. Well, Mum must be waiting for me at home with the daisies. I have to go now, Bianca. It was nice chatting with you. If you're not too busy tomorrow, come by at this time to talk. Please come, please come, please come, please come, please come, please come, please come. Of course, I will be here for a few days of vacation. By the way, help me think about how I will break the news to my family. Well, see you, Bianca. Take care. I love you. How beautiful you are. I hope nobody hurts you or mistreats you. See you tomorrow, Alice. You take care too. Alice walked away and was lost in the mist and the flowers. Bianca was so puzzled by Alice's behaviour ever since they started talking about her pregnancy. She had hardly understood what she was saying, but she felt that something was wrong. On the way home, Bianca couldn't stop thinking about Alice. Meanwhile, Bianca, worried about Alice, decided to go and observe her. She wanted to make sure she was treated well at home. She witnessed a somewhat quiet talk between Alice and her stepmother. Alice had told her about Bianca, which made Miss Windmill happy. However, knowing that she would go to the festival with her boyfriend, her attitude changed and she preferred to leave. Sorry, I'll go rest. If you like, you can bring caramel cookies tomorrow to share with your friend. Sure, rest, Mum. Sorry. Alice walks out into the garden with some tears welling in her eyes. Miss Windmill had gone to her room with a sad expression. Blanca had witnessed everything. She was curious about both of them. Alice, Miss Windmill. Oh, let's go with Alice. Blanca goes out to the garden, following Alice. She finds her crying in the garden. I'm sorry, Mother. I shouldn't have gotten carried away with the moment at that time. I knew he was still very young, but he wanted me to show him that I love him. I should have stayed locked up at home, like you said, and not run away. It's just that Acute is so charming and aggressive. Strangely, his aggressiveness makes me feel fearful and excited. But this time I fear his aggressiveness with my pregnancy. I want to believe that he will accept it in a good way. I just want them both to accept me and not cast me aside like maybe my mother did when I was born. Huh? Something is moving inside. Is that you, Marie? You're really starting to move. We've been together for more than 4 months. Soon, I won't be able to hide you anymore. My friend Bianca will be eager to meet you. Soon my stepmother and your father will hear from you. Aren't you excited? No matter what happens, I will always be with you to take care of you and give you lots of love. I'll make sure we get our happy ending. The next day, Bianca and Alice meet again. In the field of flowers, they share some alfajors together while they talk. The talk lasted for several minutes until the sun began to hide. Well, Bianca, have to go back. You should too, or your mother will worry. How quickly time has flown by. Too much. Maybe tomorrow we can meet again, if the preparations for the festival don't keep me too busy. It starts the day after tomorrow, so we'd better get it ready. Yes, better concentrate on the preparation and how you will break the news to your father and boyfriend. What do you mean, Mother? Here, take this good luck flower. Alright, but this is one of your hair flowers. No problem? Don't worry, I have more. So you will feel that I am accompanying you in case you get nervous. Thank you very much, Bianca. You don't know how much it means to me. Well, we should go back. Yes, take care, Bianca. If we don't see each other tomorrow, maybe we'll meet at the festival. I'll tell you how they reacted to the news. Wish me luck. The truth, I'm afraid of what might happen to me. Good luck, Alice. Thank you. See you later. I hope to see you again, Bianca. Bye. Both girls turned their back and went home. The next day, Bianca looked at the daisy garden, but Alice was not there. Hey, Bianca, get ready, because today we are going to visit Mr. T. That's right, today we're going to the cemetery. Sure, Mum, I'm coming. Bianca will go to the cemetery to visit Mr. T. However, Blanca was curious what Alice was doing. Who will you follow? Oh, who will I follow? Bianca or Blanca? Bianca. Bianca gets ready. Quickly, everyone was already waiting for Bianca outside the house. After a walk, they arrived at the cemetery. As soon as they got to where Mr. T was resting, Miss Coffee burst into tears. Oh, my beloved Mr. T. Daddy, my hero, why did you leave me? Her tears look like blood. I still miss you. I miss how you played with us. You were such a good person. Here, Daddy, he brought you these flowers. Yes, I brought this to you personally. Bianca leaves one of her flowers earring at Mr. T's grave next to Sabrine and Miss Coffee's flowers. As you approach the tombstone, you notice a note buried on the edge of his grave. Bianca's curiosity makes her move the note slightly to see if it had something written on it. Despite the dirt on the note, she was able to understand the message. Rest in peace, good man. You deserved to live many more years, but unfortunately life is not fair for everyone. P.S. The other is already where he deserves to be. Love heart. Sincerely, Mr. Love. Not a love heart. He must be one of Mr. T's friends who loved him very much. The three stayed a few more hours praying in front of Mr. T's tombstone. Miss Coffee was crying almost all the time. She had loved him very much. When the air began to feel cold, the three of them went home. The night, one day before the festival. Alice? Hey, Bianca. Huh? You still haven't told me which story you've written. Right. The truth is that nothing occurred to me. I was drawing. Hehe. Drawing? Yes, I drew myself with both eyes. I was curious as to how she would see me. That's right, you always wear that patch. What happened to your eye? I don't know. The sisters put it on me because they told me I had this sick eye and weak to light or contact with air. They said that I cried a lot if I opened the other eye, as if I saw something that scared me. I'm already used to wearing the patch, so I don't have a problem. But you haven't tried to open it again? No, I think it would even be difficult for me to open it. Why don't you try it? I'm a bit embarrassed. Come on, it's just the two of us here. The others are distracted playing. Okay. Bianca takes off her eye patch with some embarrassment. She didn't used to do it much unless in front of someone else. She felt her eyelid heavy to open. She was afraid that something bad would happen to her weak eye when she opened it. However, she was also curious. Well, here I go. Ah! What kind of dream was that? I'm agitated. My body is shaking. Alice, I hope you're well. We're not saying hello today. The day of the festival. Knock, knock, knock. Bianca, wake up. Today's the festival. Oh, what a dream. Thanks for getting me up, Sabrine. Now I'm ready. Great. I can't wait to go to the festival. At the festival. Even though the event was wonderful, Bianca couldn't stop thinking about Alice. Between the noise and the amount of people, he saw Alice towards the daisy garden. With Miss Coffee's permission, she ran after Alice. She wanted to ask her if she had already told her boyfriend the news. It was strange that the path Alice had passed had some red petals on it. Finally, Alice stopped at the entrance to the flower field. Alice? Bianca? you going to the festival? I was worried about you. Alice, what happened? There are red petals on the ground, and you look sore. Yes, I already told my boyfriend about my pregnancy, and well, he didn't like the surprise at all. Is that why he hurt you? Yes, he's totally absurd to taking care of the baby. He wanted to beat her to death before it's born. Luckily, I managed to get out of the room we were in and come here. He won't be able to come here. He has business to do at the festival. This is bad. You need medical attention. Maybe... Calm down, Bianca. Everything will be fine. I'll tell Mother to help me. I'll have to tell her everything. It's not the state I would have liked to tell her, but I have to. She'll help me, even if she gets mad. After all, she loves me like her daughter. Look, there she is, with the flowers. I'll go tell her. Be careful, Alice, don't fall. I'll be out here waiting if you need any help. Alice enters the field of flowers, creeps slowly. At every step she took, she felt a sharp pain in her abandonment. However, the intense pain she felt was overshadowed by the faith she had that her stepmother would help her. Mother? Oh, this is very nice. Alice, what happened to you? Mother, I have something to tell you. Alice tells her everything. How she ran away when she went to pick flowers to see a cute. How she didn't know how to take care of herself and ended up pregnant with him. How a cute physically assaulted her in the abandonment when he found out she was pregnant. How she would accept her responsibility and have the baby even at such a young age. How she's afraid she'll reject her for letting her down. Miss Windmill hadn't seen so much news coming. Are you pregnant? No, you can't have it. You're too young. I'm sorry, but I promise I'll take good care of her. No, you won't be able to do it. You'll barely get to see her once when she's born. I still remember my little daughter. She left a few years ago for that. You can't. You won't resist it. But I want to have it. I'll take good care of it. She thought the same, but it ended up in the worst way. I still remember her face. So you won't help me? Oh, she's glitching. Alice's scream caused her aching body to drop. Several red petals on the ground that even covered Miss Windmill's shoes. Help! Miss Windmill had received several bad news at once. She felt more than disappointed. However, one of the things Alice mentioned triggered a trauma that Miss Windmill had wanted to avoid at all costs. A trauma that would lead her to take terrible actions. Miss Windmill picks up the gardening shears. She had an idea to help her. She's not going to kill herself. Wait, what will you do with those scissors? Oh, please tell me she's not going to stab herself. Help you. Oh, she's going to stab Alice. Okay. Ah! Without warning, Miss Windmill lunges at Alice with the tip of the sharp scissors pointed at her. Both fall to the ground. Several punches and screams of pain are heard. The red petals flew through the air like never before. The flowers around them were dyed red. Oh my god, it was so bad. butterflies painted their wings Alice's favourite colour. Bianca, despite this distance, was witnessing how her friend's life was fading before her eyes. Alice? Although in her mind she wanted to scream and go help her, the words did not come out, nor did her body respond. She was totally terrified. No, I don't want to watch anymore. Alice? Alice? Windmill. Okay. What? I'm here, but still. Okay. What's the phone? Bianca, you have to go help Alice. Oh, Blanca, you have to go help Alice. With you here, we can save her. That monster looks very dangerous. She's totally lost her sanity. But if it's the two of us, we can do it, right? We are both 12 years old now. We are more fragile. No matter how old we are, with you by your side, I feel stronger. Bianca. Okay. I'd rather wait a bit, but the decision is yours. What should I do? If I don't go now, Alice is going to. Meanwhile, in the center of the field of flowers. Honestly, I thought she was gonna die the second she said she's going to. Like the design. Alice, why didn't you listen to me? Now you understand why I prefer you to be locked up at home helping. You had to be the example of your stepsister who spends her time locked in her room playing the most of the time But you did everything I told you not to do. But you don't have to worry anymore. You won't have to give birth to any babies anymore. Because I already took it out of your womb. She stabbed the baby? Oh, you're crying. Don't worry. You'll thank me later. Please stop. Please, don't hurt my friend anymore. Don't follow anymore. I did it to save her, don't you see? Her young body couldn't resist a pregnancy, but now everything is fine. That's what a good mother would do. A mother would not end her daughter's life. Bianca, this is bad. I feel great honesty from her. Sometimes I'm swimming his face. I don't. Giant, black, bleeding, crying eye. It was a bad idea to talk to her. If you don't move now, she's going to. Ending 15. Equal angles. Okay, let's just wait a little longer for the monster to calm down. Alice, meanwhile, in the center of the field of flowers. Alice, why didn't you listen to me? Now you understand why I preferred you to be locked up at home helping. You had to be the example of your stepsister who spends time locked in her room playing most of the time, but you did everything I told you not to do. But you don't have to worry anymore. Because you won't have to give birth to any babies anymore. Because I already took it out of your womb. Oh, she's even worse now. Oh, you're crying. Don't worry. Thank me later. Her eyes bleeding. We'll go clean up this mess you left on my clothes. Miss Windmill walks away calmly and cheerfully among the flowers. Alice. Alice? She has eyes. I like the drawing, or whatever you call it. B. No. Alice, how could this happen to you? Sorry for staining your flower. Never mind that now. I need to get you to a doctor, fast. It's what Mr. T always said. If you're not well, go see a doctor. If you're not well, go see a doctor. It's too late, Bianca. I feel like I'm going to leave at any moment. Could you pass me my baby? I want to see it before I go. Your baby, it wasn't. No, it's to your right. Can you bring it to me? My body barely responds. Bianca looks to her right and sees a small mass of red flesh throbbing. Oh, just imagine that. So does that mean they all have eyes? And their eyes are just covered with like those eyes? It's like someone controlling them? Do we need to face the full reality? Bianca with some fear holds it and places it on Alice's chest. That red mass, when in contact with Alice, transforms. She's so beautiful, a sweet Marie. I'm glad we were able to meet before we left. Wherever we go, I'll be with you to take care of you. Alice, I don't want you to go. I want us to continue talking in the flower garden many more times. I don't want to lose my best friend. I loved you like an older sister. Bianca, I also suffer from leaving. But what can I do to stay alive? It only remains for me to leave with a smile with my little daughter. Would you let me see your beautiful face without the eye patch before I go? Of course. Bianca takes off her eye patch with both eyes open and a smile. She says goodbye to her best friend. Oh, that looks nice. Her eyes like bleeding or something. Goodbye, Alice. Thanks for being my friend. That's what she looks like without the eye patch. Goodbye, Bianca. Your face is so beautiful and unique without that patch. Live a happy life. How do you ask me to smile at a time like this? Bianca bursts into tears, hugging her friend, whose heart had already stopped beating. Bianca cried until she passed out in the flower field next to Alice. On the bus again. We are close to the final destination. Huh? I wish this was the final we're about. I don't want to continue suffering anymore. Bianca, do you remember the dedication I asked you to make before taking the trip? The one with the flower ring? Yes, I wanted to apologize for that. Before going through all this, I thought you were a fragile and weak girl. However, throughout this trip, you have shown the opposite. I thought that if you saw reality of tragic events, you would end up wanting to end your life. That's why I asked you to take the flower ring at the beginning, to avoid more suffering, both for me and for you. Because I was seeing all this time what was really happening. It's strange I have memories that I lived those illusions you mentioned. It's because I modified them for you. Huh? You see, being here with you, we live the same. However, you can control your actions and I only limit myself to observing. But I can't just do that by seeing all the tragic events we've experienced. I unconsciously developed the ability to modify your memories. As if I wrote a happy ending for every tragedy. That was what I kept for you in your memories. Why did you do it? To take care of you. I didn't want you to suffer, so I took all that pain. And you couldn't live a happy life, but you were suffering in silence. Yes, but it was the only thing I could do. I couldn't communicate with you until I brought you here. I was trying to get closer to you by appearing in your reality, but it only scared you or hurt you. Thank you, Bianca. All this time I thought you were trying to scare me, but in reality, you just wanted to take care of me. Really? Thank you very much. Well, the journey is about to begin. I'm intrigued to know what the next event will be. Don't you remember? It's just that I learned that I could modify your memories from this year. I may have done it unconsciously before. So you've probably experienced the following tragedy before, although, as I said, maybe I've modified it without realizing it. We'll see. I don't remember anything terrible happening before. Anyway, you experience it as if it were the first time. Well, see you until you remember me again next year. See you next year, Bianca. Welcome again. Journey is about to begin. Next stop, 11 years old.